1001 Life Lessons People Often Learn Too Late, Part 1. Hello everyone. Life teaches us many valuable lessons, but sometimes we only realize them when it's too late. In this first part, let's explore some inspiring stories that will help you appreciate the present and live more meaningfully every day. Let's begin. If someone hates you or scolds you, stay calm, listen, and smile. That's the demeanor of a wise person. Time is the best answer to love. As you grow older, you become less inclined to explain yourself. Sometimes, even when misunderstood, you let time help others find the answer. Having loved ones by your side is enough. Let life take care of the rest. Life is for living, not for explaining. Relationships once thought to last forever may come to an end. Friends come and go, so do lovers. Only the critics and gossip stay, and more of them come every day. When you fall for someone, your brain automatically overlooks their flaws, making you think they are perfect. When you fully trust someone, you'll receive one of two outcomes: a true soulmate or a bitter lesson for life. Life can't be compared. If we compare beauty, we'll grow old. If we compare wealth, we'll eventually lose it. If we compare life itself, we all eventually leave this world. We are merely people who experience this world, then quietly depart. Nothing is perfect. Take care of your health and emotions, that alone will help you conquer half of life. What you gain will make life more beautiful. If not, it's still fine, life remains glorious. Don't worry about what hasn't happened yet. Don't create unnecessary troubles for yourself. Don't let emotions take over, as it could harm your health. Focus on enjoying the present. As the saying goes, where the car goes, the road will appear. Any difficulty will pass. Believe that everything has a solution. Don't imprison yourself in the past or worry about the future, because that only binds you. There are many things we cannot control, such as events happening or people we can't keep by our side. Once you've given your best effort, let everything unfold naturally. Don't waste time on unnecessary things. Spend time sleeping, reading, exercising, and doing what you love. When you master your time, your worries will fade away. When life hits rock bottom, every step you take is an upward one. Learning to accept boredom without needing distractions is a superpower in the modern world. Eliminate people who drain your energy and joy. Worrying is a waste of energy. It never helps solve any problems. Sleep is the best performance-enhancing drug on the planet. The goal is the destination, but the steps to achieve the goal are your map. Focus on each step, not just the destination. If someone drains your energy, see it as a sign to distance yourself from them. The less you care about other people's opinions, the more peaceful you will be. Cherish every moment with friends as if it's the last time. Diet is not just the food you consume, but also the information you take in and the people you associate with. Exercise is the most overlooked antidepressant, while food is the most abused medicine. Spend quality time away from your phone every day. Wonderful life happens outside, not in front of a screen. Choose your habits and vices wisely, because as you grow older, they become harder to abandon. Complete the most important tasks at the beginning of the day. This is called eating the frog. Investing in good seminars and events is an effective way to build your network. Choosing life companions is the most important decision. Don't just rely on appearances. Learn to invest to turn money into wealth. The food you eat affects your digestive system, and your digestive system directly impacts your brain. Improve the quality of your food. Forgive your parents. They did their best with what they knew. Save at least 10% of your income, regardless of your financial situation, to create a greater sense of security. Discomfort means you're growing. Embrace it. Hiring a mentor or coach early on will help you go from point A to point B faster than any book. Get married and have children on your own timeline, not anyone else's. The brain is software that can be upgraded through reading, learning new skills, and choosing the right friends. Forget the to-do lists before 30, you have your own time. Take your body to new heights so you don't rely on food and pharmaceutical companies. Self-pity and making excuses are signs of helplessness, avoid them at all costs. What you can measure, you can manage, so track your progress if you want to improve. When you upgrade yourself, your friends will change too, accept that. Getting 8 hours of sleep and walking 30 minutes in nature every day is better than any health expert. Write down your vision for life, break it down into goals, and take specific actions. Life is too short to live in places that don't suit you. Sleep is more important than food. Lack of sleep will turn you into the worst version of yourself. Your body is hardware that needs upgrading through cardio, stretching, and weightlifting. When you're young, live in the city to seek opportunities. When you're older, find a small town to enjoy peace. What you want is always on the other side of fear. A good life is never one of complete comfort. Always pay off your credit card every month to avoid financial frustration. Don't take advice easily. If something works, keep it. If not, let it go. Live life on your own terms, not your parents', society's, or anyone on the internet's. Want better results? Find better friends. No need to eliminate your current friends, but upgrade yourself. You'll see a clear difference between those who care for their bodies and those who don't. Happiness is not something you wait for in the future, but something you design for the present. Trust takes years to build, seconds to break, and a lifetime to repair. Growing up is realizing that every relationship can be repaired. Be careful with how you speak to yourself, because you are the one listening. Keep your life private until you're successful. Sometimes, burning bridges is the only way to stop yourself from going back. You may not like discipline, but you'll love its results. Today is the oldest and the youngest you will ever be. Live fully. Your path is unlike anyone else's, and it doesn't need to resemble anyone else's. Never share your problems with someone. 90% of them don't care, and the other 10% are happy to hear it. When the hunting dogs chase you, send them a wolf. When the wolf chases you, send it a pack of hunting dogs. Don't express too much love, affection, or care towards someone, because human nature is to undervalue what is free. There are two infinite things, the universe and human stupidity. I'm not sure about the universe. The world is a dangerous place not because of those who do evil, but because of those who look on and do nothing. I live in loneliness. It is painful in youth, but sweet in the later years of maturity. When someone leaves you, it's not the end of your story, but the end of their part in your story. A person who never makes mistakes is one who has never tried something new. Every failure is a lesson. If you're not willing to fail, you're not ready to succeed. I've learned that when determined, fear diminishes. If everything seems under control, you're not moving fast enough. The hardest part is deciding to act, the rest is just perseverance. Life is hard, but it is also beautiful. If you don't sacrifice for what you want will become the sacrifice. Pain is the weakness leaving your body. You never lose your strength, sometimes you just forget that you have it. The sword is only forged by going through the red-hot fire. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. The days that make you fall are the days that will make you who you are. The fear you don't face will become your limit. If you only do what you can, you'll never become more than you are now. The past is in your head, the future is in your hands. You've survived your worst days. The pain tells you that you've been wounded, but more importantly, it tells you that you're still alive. The hardest moments often lead to the greatest moments of life. The miracle you want to see lies in the work you're avoiding. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. The only person who will truly thank you is your future self. Winners have failed more times than losers have tried. We don't know how strong we are until we are forced to bring that hidden strength into the light. Care more about your character than your reputation. Character is who you truly are, while reputation is only what others think of you. The biggest battles are the ones in our own minds. You can't protect yourself from sadness without shutting yourself off from happiness. Improve yourself to the point where you're so busy that you don't have time to criticize others. Sometimes, the place you are familiar with is not where you should be. Experience is not what happens to you, but what you do with what happens to you. What determines your life is not what you say, but what you whisper to yourself. You can't change others, but you can be the reason they change. Even if you're on the right path, you'll still be crushed if you just sit still. Don't let your sense of morality stop you from doing what's right. Going through challenges can teach you a lot and help you grow. Cherish the times that are not too challenging, and let your success speak for itself. The problem is not a lack of time, but a lack of priorities. What would you do if you weren't afraid? The reason you want to be better than others is the reason you haven't yet surpassed them. Embrace stress as the opposite of indifference. Life passes by so quickly. If you don't stop and look around, you might miss it. There are two paths to take, but in the long run, there's always time to change the path you're on. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. The days are long, but the years are short. Everything outside of this moment is just imagination. If you treat someone as they are, they will stay the same. But if you treat them as they should be and could be, they will become who they should and can become. Everyone wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. Remember the time when you wished for what you have now. Don't expect, don't be disappointed. Be the person you need to be. When you are young, danger is real, but fear is a choice. We are all the villains in someone's story. Keep breaking your heart until it opens. When you do everything right, people won't even realize what you've done. Come here to enjoy life, not to live a long life. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them because that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality, and let things unfold naturally in the direction they want to go. Failure is giving up on the path, not the end point. Learn from failure and keep moving forward. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. Our lives are shaped by the opportunities, even the ones we miss. Everything has its time. If you find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead anywhere. A gem cannot shine without friction. People cannot become perfect without challenges. If you don't face challenges, you will never have time for anything. If you want time, you must create it. A miracle is not winning the lottery, it's believing in yourself. When you didn't believe before, the most beautiful views come after climbing the highest mountains. It always seems impossible until it's done. We can do anything if we persist long enough. Don't expect others to respect you more than you respect yourself. I don't know the secret to success, but the secret to failure is trying to please everyone. Hope is not a strategy. The people who tell you that you can't and won't make it are usually the ones who are afraid you will succeed. The better you know who you are and what you want, the less you'll let the small things upset you. When you try to please everyone, you almost never please anyone. Never trust anyone completely. Trust must be earned, not given. You're never too old to remove someone from your life. How someone treats you reflects them, not you. If you put your mind to something, you can accomplish it. Don't try to find happiness. You can't be happy all the time, and that's normal. Just because a thought enters your mind doesn't mean it deserves your attention. Waiting for change without doing anything to change is like waiting for a train at a bus stop. Eventually, you'll realize that no one else has the right to decide your life unless you allow them to. If you seek the light, you'll often find it, but if you seek the darkness, that's all you'll see. The bee doesn't waste time convincing the fly that honey is sweeter. You cannot cross the ocean if you don't lose sight of the shore. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Children are loud to the point where you can't think, but when they leave home forever, the silence is terrifying. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Be afraid but still take action. It takes a long time to realize how truly miserable you are, and even longer to realize you don't have to live that way. You will never remember the days and nights you stayed home and did nothing. Resentment is like drinking poison and waiting for someone else to die. You can be either a negative or positive person in life, but only one choice will take you somewhere. Worrying only makes you suffer twice. Courage is not always a roar, sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Don't hold on to mistakes just because you've spent a long time making them. Someone once told me that hell is on the last day on earth. The person you become will meet the person you could have become. Dreams don't work unless you do. If you spend too much time thinking about something, you'll never finish it. Don't wait to achieve new goals, be proud of yourself. Be proud of every step you take. We become what we think about most, and that is the strangest secret. The person without a vision for their future will always return to the past. Those who can make you believe in the impossible can make you commit terrible crimes. Love is a state in which the happiness of others is essential for your happiness. Tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Be like a flower, spreading its fragrance even when crushed by a hand. Time may pass slowly now, but one day it will pass like 1,000,000 years in the blink of an eye. Know the rules so you can break them effectively. We all must endure suffering, either the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. They say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing. Every day you laugh at me for being different, I laugh at you for being the same. True wisdom is knowing that you don't know. When others disrespect you, be strong enough to walk wisely, forgive, and brave enough to stand your ground. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, doesn't help you grow, or doesn't make you happy. Don't let others' disrespect diminish your value. Others may disrespect you, but the decision of whether to let that affect you is yours. Disrespect is a weapon of the weak. Your value doesn't decrease just because someone can't see your worth. Rudeness is a poor imitation of strength. Never let someone become your priority while allowing yourself to be just their option. The pain of regret is much more painful than the pain of discipline. Only delay what you would be willing to die without accomplishing. Don't practice until you get it right, practice until you can't get it wrong. A bamboo tree bends stronger than an oak tree. Don't let what you can't do interfere with what you can do. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. A tiger doesn't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Don't let the success rate discourage you from doing what you know deep down you were born to do. No job is beneath you. The only thing that should be beneath you is your bed. Work hard in silence and let your skills be shown in the work you're given, instead of criticizing the job. No matter how many times I fall, I will stand up. Each time I am a better man. The most important step a person can take is the next one. It's always the next one. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and its life will not be shortened. Happiness does not decrease when you share it. At first, you choose a partner based on appearance and enjoy it until you realize that your children will be nurtured not based on looks, but on values. If you expect the world to be fair to you because you are fair, you are deceiving yourself. It's like expecting a lion not to eat you because you don't eat it. Don't tell anyone what you think or know, keep your secrets to yourself. A friend today might be an enemy tomorrow. Everyone in your life is a teacher. Some bring lessons of love and support, while others teach you what to avoid. Don't compromise your health to make money. You'll have to spend money to recover your health, and it won't be worth it. People don't care, and some will even rejoice when you face difficulties, so keep them guessing. Wealth is never too much, as long as you respect the Almighty with your money, helping the poor and those in need. Discipline may not be pleasant, but the results are very worthwhile. What you allow will be what continues to happen. We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. Success comes from listening more than speaking. Just because you remember someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. The cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived. Sooner or later, the one wearing a mask will forget their true face. True friends will become clear when you're at the bottom of life. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others. If you're lucky to get a second chance, don't waste it. Yesterday cannot be regained, but tomorrow is ours. To win or lose, all you need to do is pay attention. Lessons always come when you are ready. Money makes the world go round, but don't let it make you dizzy. In solitude, the mind becomes strong and learns to rely on itself. Never be too kind to forget wisdom, and never be too wise to forget kindness. You will be alone in the toughest times of life, but these moments will make you wise, mature, and brave. Conclusion for Part 1: The lessons in life are endless, and each story carries its own deep meaning. Part 1 ends here, but there are still many interesting and valuable things waiting for you in Part 2. Stay tuned to continue the journey of exploring life lessons worth reflecting on.